Harry and Helena are absolutely made for each other. I used to think she's too good for him, but as it goes on, I realise the two of them are just as bad as each other. Love Island UK Season 12, Episode 23, and after the Superman challenge, Harry pulled Shakira for a chat, and he said, I think the way you reacted was surprising and it was childish. And I was like, is he for real? Is he for real? He's done nothing but lie to her from the start. When they were paired up at the start, he fucked off to the hideaway with Helena. He lied. He went with Helena. He went with Yasmin. He lied. He went back with her. He's going back with Helena. He's a fucking liar. He's a child. He's got literally not one redeeming quality, and he's saying that she was childish. And people say that Shakira's a bitch. How the fuck did she stay calm? She was talking to other people in the house, and she says, oh, I think that there's something still between Harry and Helena. And they were like, oh, like, how did you not know this isn't new information? And she says, well, he's been telling me it's closed off. He's told her that they're not interested in each other anymore. And they were going, oh, like, we all knew. Nobody thought to tell her. Like, I'm not a massive Shakira fan, but it's as if every single person in that house, apart from Tony, is against her. You would think that somebody would go and have a chat with her. Honestly, it's absolutely baffling. So he's got the audacity to sit there and say that there's still nothing between him and Helena, apart from there's some sexual tension between them. And Shakira's like, you're treating me like an idiot, I know you're lying. He's trying to gaslight the fuck out the both of them. He's trying to tell Helena that he's been honest with Shakira, and he's just fucking blatantly lying to Shakira's face. Now what gets me is that Harry knows that all this is being filmed and that Shakira can go home and watch this. If he's like this in front of the nation, in front of cameras, when he knows he's being recorded, how bad is he going to be outside the house? So Shakira's had enough. She decides that she's going to end things. She takes him for a chat, and they're all looking over like, oh, they're just walking away. Like, he says he was going to end it. He's a fucking lying skis bag. Honestly, I hate him. So Shakira ends it with him, and basically straight away he's talking to Helena, and they're going, oh, should we go into the hideaway? Not one bit of self-respect, not one bit of respect for anybody else. And okay, they're finished, but is there any need to rub it in somebody's face like that? Like, they've basically been seeing each other behind her back and making her look like a dick, and then just instantly going, oh, I can't wait to get into the hideaway with you. The two of them need to go. So they got a text and some singer was coming in. I can't remember who it was. All I remember thinking was, thank fuck it's not Rita Ora, and thank fuck it wasn't like a full concert. Sometimes they bring these singers in and it's just too much. I'm really not that interested. It was time for a recoupling, and I didn't think that much was going to change, but it was so confusing. Harry had the actual audacity to stand up and say, I've had a hard few days. How has he had a hard few days? What's been so hard for him? He's the one who's been lying, conniving, just being a full-on dick in the house, and he thinks he's having a hard time. He's an absolute fucking disgrace. He ended up picking Helena, and at this point, after Shakira finished him, she says, do you know what, I feel like calm, I feel like unusually calm, because she was just glad it was over, because he was making her feel like shit. Ugh. Why would anybody look at him and want to go with him? And Shakira's stunning. And she's actually got feelings for him. That's the thing that makes it worse. She was saying I'm hot because I actually like him, because I've actually got feelings for him. And, ugh, he's just horrible. So anyway, he picked Helena. Dijon chose my Meg. Tommy chose Emily. It came time for Ben to choose, and he was left with Shakira, Billikis and Yasmin, and basically just says, well, I need to pick somebody. And I don't really get on with this girl, we bicker all the time, but we've started speaking, or we're getting on better or whatever. And I actually thought that he was going to choose Billikis because he's already been paired up with Shakira and Yasmin. But he chose Shakira, and I was like, oh my god, she is stuck with him again. She absolutely cannot stand him. So originally I thought that Ben must have picked Shakira because Connor was paired up with Billikis and Giorgio was paired up with Yasmin. But then when Connor stood up, he chose Yasmin. And Giorgio chose Billikis, and this is all we've been talking about, there's not really anything between us, so we thought that we'd try somebody else. And then Yasmin says that she would have picked Connor as well. And it just goes to show you how little screen time some people get, because I didn't see this coming whatsoever. So Yasmin pulled Connor for a chat, and she says, oh, we've kissed in a challenge before, like, let's kiss. And he's liking the fact that she's quite, like, straightforward, she's just straight to the point. But the best part was that Ben was speaking to Shakira, and he was saying, oh, I know we've had our differences or whatever, but, like, we've been getting on a lot better. And he was genuinely trying to, like, work something out where they could rekindle something. But when Shakira says, oh, like, what do you mean? And he's like, oh, like, as friends, like, we don't have to fight, like, we can get on. But he was clearly trying to suggest that the two of them get together, right? And Shakira was like, it's not even the problem that, it's not his looks, it's the problem, it's the intellect, it's the conversation. It's not going anywhere. And when she was in the beach hut and she was screaming, oh my God, I felt so bad for her. Of all the people that she had to be coupled up with, it was Ben. So tonight it's time for Casa, 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 and it showed you a clip of the girls actually coming into the villa, so the girls get to see what the Casa girls look like, and Harry's ex is there. I was absolutely baffled. I'm still baffled. If you were watching Love Island or any TV show whatsoever, and you've seen your ex on there, and you've seen how he was treating women, how he was speaking to women, the things that he was saying, such as, Helena could be a party girl because she's had a threesome, but I've had a gangbang with 11 women. And you see your ex doing that, the first thing that would come to the front of my mind is, I hope nobody ever finds out that I've slept with him. I hope nobody finds out that I was ever in the same room as his exposed man bits, never mind actually inside me. I would literally take that to the grave. Hopefully the girl's going into Casa because she knows that he still likes her, and she's going in there to meet up with other people and be like, fuck you, Harry, you're an absolute fucking skis bag cunt. I hope that it's not to rekindle anything. Why would you let anybody know you'd even went with him? He's absolutely diabolical. But let me know what you thought of last night's episode, and I'll see you again tonight. Bye! Casa, Casa.